Hi, Britt. So, I'm now on take 7. I've started to count because I take a lot of takes. I don't know why. I can't do them in one. I think I did like my first one in like 3, but I don't feel like counting it right now. But I feel like I've just gotten worse and worse and worse. And I can't change them. So it sucks. So, yeah. And I went to go see Memphis on Broadway yesterday with a couple of my friends. And we had a lot of fun, and oh my gosh, do you know the show The Nanny? Well, the lady who plays the nanny in The Nanny was there. And I was like, oh my gosh, and we were all freaking out, and it was a good time. It was a good time. And it was an amazing show. It was so good. They all did such a phenomenal job. Oh, I'm so glad I went to go see Memphis. It was definitely worth it. Okay, but now on to chapter 4. Oh, and I'm going to get my permit tomorrow. I think. I hope. I just have to prepare. But I hope I do, because I'm excited. Can you tell? Okay, so, chapter 4, the bomb circle. We see that, um, Frank has a conscience. Yes, he does. Because he says that he feels guilty about killing his brother, his cousin, and Esmeralda, who I think is his other cousin. I think, if I'm right. I think I'm right. And he also feels bad for killing all of the rabbits when only one really pissed him off. But then he kind of makes it all better by saying, you know, people in this day and age kill people because for like less and I'm like, oh my gosh, you killed a rabbit. Rabbits don't need to be killed. And he also justifies it by saying it gives him power. And so now I'm wondering if he's going to be like a power hungry madman like Hitler. And I'm like, we do not need another Hitler in this world. Thank God it's only a book. And then we learn about why he might hate women. Because he talks about his mother, who's also Eric's mother, who's also Paul's mother, I think. He hates her because apparently she's the one who sent Eric to the mental institution or whatever, and like she called the cops and she did all of this stuff, and apparently she hated kids, and he was like, well, if she hates kids, then why did she have them? And he just hates his mom. And he's like, even I hate her name and the idea of her. And so I'm wondering if that's possibly the reason why he doesn't think that women are strong and they're weak and everything. I'm wondering if that's the reason. Sorry, I keep moving the camera. Um, Fixing it a little. Okay, we're good. And so yeah. And then we also learn that something happened. And it's not going well today, Britt. It's not going well. And then we learn that he killed Paul when he was 5. And, well, Paul was 5 and Frank was 8. And they had just gone to the beach after a storm. And all of the sand had eroded away. And there was a bunch of rocks. And and Paul was playing with the rocks. And Frank saw something that caught his eye, and he went over to go look at it, and he found out it was a bomb. And so then he said that, he said, what did he say? Oh, he was like, oh, it's a bell. So Frank told Paul, oh, it's a bell. So let's see if you can ring the bell. So he runs, and like, I'm gonna see if I can hear it from however many miles feet he's gonna stand away. So Frank starts to run, and he gives Paul a signal, and Paul starts to hit the bell with like this wooden stick that he has, and he finally ends up hitting where the bomb is supposed to be detonated, and he ends up killing himself. And then he says how he pretended to be all devastated and how he was, just heartbroken. And basically that's it because I only have 30 seconds left, so the rest of the chapter is really kind of boring. He went to a club, got drunk, then he had to go pee, and then he threw up because he was so drunk, and then he ended up going to his friend's house, and he got tea, and then he got sober again, and then he went home, and it was like an island on the beach. But I have 20 seconds left, and I now gotta go, okay? So I'll talk to you later, Brittany. Bye. Hold on.